Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with a 2018 Mini X-Raid John Cooper Works buggy. Now this has 1,296 horsepower, 976 pounds-feet of torque from a 7.5 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the vehicle itself weighs 3,997 pounds. It came with off-road suspension and off-road tyres as standard, but it now also has all-wheel drive, and it can do 0 to 60 in 2.512 seconds. 0 to 105.318 seconds, and going to a top speed of 212 miles an hour. So yeah, we had the Mini X-Raid All4 Countryman on the previous episode, and this is basically a big buggy version of, I think, I'm not quite sure which Mini actually, but it does look vaguely like one from the rear end. But yeah, nonetheless, this is obviously a lighter, more powerful alternative to the Countryman All4, which to all intents and purposes really did surprise me in terms of how quick that was in the previous episode, managing to get into 4th place, which I really was not expecting because it was quite a heavy vehicle with not the most power we've ever had on a car in this series. So yeah, hopefully this with a bit of extra power and a little bit less weight while having similar off-road capabilities will be able to go even faster. The only drawback with this in comparison to the Countryman All4 is the fact that this did not have all-wheel drive standard, it was only rear-wheel drive. So yeah, whether or not it can actually deal with that and not have too much understeer we'll have to see, but for now it does seem to be okay. Still seems to have plenty of oversteer. Oh dear. Looks like we're not going to beat it then. Yeah, the good thing about that Countryman All4 was the fact it was really rather controllable. I guess that did come down to the fact that it does have a lot of weight, a lot more than most cars on this series, purely because we weren't able to remove any weight from it really. So, surprisingly, nowhere near as quick as the X-Raid All4 Racing Countryman from the previous episode at 2 minutes 14.695. Now, granted, we did spin out, which didn't happen with the Racing Countryman, but then again, that does come down to controllability, and this did feel a little bit more loose on the rear end and a lot more uncontrollable. Maybe that's down to the extra power or the and a combination with the less weight, because it does weigh, you know, nearly 400 pounds less than the All4 Racing Countryman, but still that is really rather disappointing, especially considering it's got a lot of power, it weighs less than 4,000 pounds, and it's clearly able to go off-road in standard form. But yeah, for whatever reason, just not able to go all that quick. And to emphasise that, the fact that it's actually slightly slower than the MGB GT, which is hardly a car that is known for its off-road capabilities, but it did at least beat the Porsche Rally Raid, the Morgan Freewheeler, Volkswagen Type 2 Deluxe, the Mercedes-Benz Unimog, the Pterodyne Gurkha. Though to be honest, most of those aren't really all that competitive anyway. And yeah, not only slower than that MG, but also the Volkswagen Double Cab Pickup, the Morris Minor 1000, and the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. So yeah, nowhere near as good as it could have been, and compared to another buggy like the Aerial Nomad, it's far slower. So yeah, quite a big disappointment. Again, granted, if I knew how uncontrollable it was, and on a second or third rerun, then granted, might well get it faster than that. But again, like in previous episodes that I've explained, we keep it to one shot, so you know, it's fair for all cars rather than, you know, continually doing it until we get every millisecond we can. So yeah, big disappointment, but it wouldn't be the first time that we've been disappointed, which is pretty ironic considering it's right alongside the Porsche Rally Raid, which was also a massive disappointment when we took that out a long time ago. But that's how it goes. Some of the cars that you're not anticipating to be quick are quick, and vice versa, really. And yeah, that this and the All4 Racing Countryman are prime examples of that. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.